This Friday is stacked. I'm not complaining though. Every drop today has been extremely fire. And the way these two guys work together, I already know this is going to be one of my favorite drops this weekend. So we got the new album from Boldy James and Nicholas Craven, Late to My Own Funeral. This is coming off of their last album, Penalty of Leadership, which I thought was a phenomenal album. And that's coming off of Fair Exchange, No Robbery. Now, Boldy James has been busy this year. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he has a drop every single Friday. I can't get to every single Boldy James drop because it's just, he's just dropping, every time I turn around, he has a new album with another, producer. If anything, I feel like I would have to, create a project to go through, Boldy James, his whole discography, to hear everything that he's put out. But let me tell you something. One thing I will not miss is a Nicholas Craven produced Boldy James project. I remember when I first listened to Fair Exchange, No Robbery. That wasn't my introduction to Nicholas Craven beats, but I think that was my first full project that I heard, Nicholas Craven solely produce. And the vibe of Nicholas Craven's beats, especially on that project, is like you're sitting in front of a fireplace, sipping on hot chocolate. It feels cozy in a way. The beats and the loops that he chooses are so, they're pleasant to listen to. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like out of all of the producers that I've heard Boldy work with, I don't know if anything compares to, what him and Nicholas Craven do. It just feels so, authentic, and it feels like it's just, effortless, when they work together. This album cover is hilarious. It's crazy. I love it. Shout out to Boldy James. I'm glad Boldy James is doing well. I can already tell this is going to be really good. It's 10 tracks. It's short, just like every other project they came out with. I actually made a playlist before this, project came out because, I wanted to listen to Fair Exchange and Robbery into Penalty of Leadership. I already know this album will join that playlist just so I can listen to all three albums back to back. I love a good trilogy. I'm not calling this a trilogy, but I love a good trilogy. Now, I haven't heard any tracks on here. Once Nicholas Craven announced this project was coming out, I made it a point not to, check out any of the singles, and I'm glad I didn't because there's only 10 tracks. And I think they came out with, 2 or 3 singles? I don't know. But I haven't heard anything on here, so everything's going to be fresh. I'm excited. Let's get it. All right, we got track number 1, Spider Webbing Windshields.
I've been stuck in this street shit ever since a juvenile delinquent. Never turned on no face. Spent the truth of all the grievance. Outside chasing 100. Serving junkies quite frequent for this money cash hub. And these chunky ice trinkets. Purple stain in my cup. Under the light look kinda pinkish. Never spoke on that one shit. I know that gon' try to link it. Got that in my bomber. Still middle finger to your honor. Double quarter 2-9. Metro Jefferson and Con. Cleared the hotel. Moving heavyweight. I'm talking no flab. They throw jabs. But still ain't had a clue since the old fab. Hotels know me by that alias my mother gave. Knowing I'm that one pulling the strings on all the Muppet baby. Biggest creature, niggas think they me, but I'm the trend. We put shit to sleep. When it comes to the Reapers, I'm the slimmest. Placing $1,000 bets. This shit not just for the image. Pave and the flower set just to compliment the tennis brace. My jewels clanking, spot hot 700 degrees. Pieces blue watch playing peekaboo under my sleeve. The frames winking, bitches talking, got my name ringing. Blow like a slinky, got my pinky and my chain blinking. Pockets full of mixed bills, Pyrex full of fish scale. 10,000 on your head, I'll show you why they call it his field. I'm friendly neighborhood shit, but it's blue tips in the 10 mil. My youngin' Peter Parker shit, he spider web and windshields. Unless you want some 96 Nostradamus shit, then nah, we ain't tryna hear that knowledge that you tryna keep. Spig with the tinted front window and the private fence. Kept my hands soapy, but I still rule with an iron fist. Street got an end for this, stendo full of hollow tips. Kept a can opener for niggas who be gossiping. Snake ass niggas know we loafing like some moccasins. Playing like they with it, but don't want no Smokey Robinson. Put that girlie on the runway, I had her modeling, bobbling. All I know is pruning up and profiting. Feds put a hole on Brody Bond way out in Rosalind. Tickets on tuck from all them racks that I be coddling. Fondling, kept that nickel on me like I'm Donovan. Past was kinda gloomy, but my future looking promising. Used to put that shit on every day, I'm overconfident, no condiment. But down in Commonwealth, I'm like a communist. I'm friendly neighborhood shit, but it's blue tips in the 10 mil. My youngin' Peter Parker shit, he spider web and windshields. get it.
Great intro. The intro almost just feels like the album cover, like this nigga Boldy just walked in late to his own funeral. Very dope intro. You know, they always pick up right where they left off. You know what I'm saying? The consistency is really good. It's really good. All right, we got track number 2, Morero.
Cruising down the street, real slow. What the fuck are they yelling? Morero. I'm coming.
Don't work well with others, best results is when left alone. Pressing down on blocks, combing through hoods, hot as a pressing cone. I'm never home, too busy whamming. Out here selling stones. In my neighborhood, you ain't a man until you build a phone. I spill Patron for all the killers. I know dead and gone. A nigga mention wine, I feel like Vine about L.A. Capone. Streets like a game of 21. Watch how you choose to spin. Don't get tipped out before 16, the only rule is win. Watch who you grin, playing with blocks, you just might lose a limb. Neff can't even spell or read, but he know how to shoot a gin. Body's like a nickel a piece, I get you 2 for 10. Got more G's in my left pocket than on this Gucci brim. This drop top rose is so aggressive, my bitch so possessive. One nigga with 2 hoes in my coupe, that's still a solo effort. I know I'm pepper, habanero, shot the munchin' Claro. Debbie and Megan just called Kevin Bev and Uncle Lero. Mi casa, su casa, big cap ain't no sombrero. When you tapped in with Gualas, the pack come with the Alero. Take you off for you run the light, something hot from the barrel. Break you off something proper like Kane, cousin Harry. In love with my chopper, bullseye you like clothes lining off the dresser. I'm a whole Simon, they do what I tell them. If I tell the hitters, go find them. Drop down 450 on the whip, don't need no cosign. Know how I know that that's my brick because we both shining. Bust white gold Prezi behind tit, Joe Biden. Neff ran off with some petty shit, thought I was gon' slam.
I love that part of the beat.
Real
right there.
neighborhood trophy, I'm the ghetto high.
So unhinged.
Collector's item in the field, I'm like a middle lineman. I've been reclining in the big seat, silver lining. Half a ticket in hits, ain't even half of what I spent in diamonds. Mi casa, su casa, big cap ain't no sombrero. When you tapped in with Gualas, the pack come with the Alero. Take you off for
Definitely one of the most unhinged Nicholas Craven beats that I've heard, especially with Boldy. I love that though. I love how industrial sounding, you know, the guitars and, you know, some of the drums were. Boldy James is in elite form right now. You can tell Boldy James is just rapping. He's just nonstop rapping. I don't know what got into him, but he is just working. He's one of the hardest working rappers, if not the hardest, out right now. All right, we got track number 3, Trapezoid.
Tu es du 67, 27, 50-50. Ripping, slicing bricks open with box cut, no 50 tights. In the minnows, selling all these pints without no liquor license, pistol collection. Catching all the pops who be wiffle dusting, running up the cars, handing off. On them all we crunching, Unky nose running. It look like he coming down with something. Selling all these bumps to the head, shit like I'm out concussion. I once was lost, but I found it, I owe it all to Siri. Supreme crackhead forces off the Playboy and Mary's more than Mary. Too much poison berry, had me short of breath, annoyed to death. Love is null and void like a voided check. Circle tight as gnat pussy. Square dancing nigga, you a daddy's boy. If I was a shape, I'd be a trapezoid. AP like an octagon. Counting up these rectangles. Rock out like Ray Rubin. All these Cubans on my neck tangle. Bangle on her right wrist, anklet on her left ankle. He knows she with me, cause she be posted from her best angle. Last night had the time of my life, Brody cracked the seal. I rarely step out when I do no less than half a meal. Too drunk to let you hit my blunt, too high to pass the blitz. Off in the street shit, cause a nigga really trap for real. We really trap for real, this shit really track and field. Really slap them bricks and balls, hit the road and traffic pills. We really trap for real, this shit really track and field. Still in the hood, looking like I inked the platinum deal. T-top, we ain't buying that shit you selling, Van Dyke to McClellan. It's game time, kind creatures, 227. Last night had the time of my life, Brody cracked the seal. I rarely step out when I do no less than half a meal. Too drunk to let you hit my blunt, too high to pass the blitz. Off in the street shit, cause a nigga really trap for real.
Honestly, next time Boldy James and Nicholas Craven pull up to New York City, I feel like they're here often. I could be wrong, but next time they pull up, I gotta go check them out. All right, we got track number 4, Antonio Tuttle.
7, the Mafia. Got a lot of repenting to do, nigga. Pray for me. Hope I make it to heaven, nigga. All the shit we done did, gang. It ain't no trespassing. Ducked all the face masks and chest passes. One time I almost got hit in my shit, but Swally kept blasting 9 rounds, knowing that heat won't ever wind down. Let me find out where niggas be at. I'm finna slide down, 5 pounds of pressure. All it take to pull that trigger back. Block slapping so hard, ain't shit to get a nigga fat. Nothing under a 10 stripper, get your killer splat. Brain splattered all over the pave. It's a Reynolds rap skit. I've been adapted to my habitat, you gotta love it. All the drug dealing and the drilling, I'm a product of it. When it come to discussing Chetty, I'm the topic of it. Black box on the glizzy with a 50 on the bottom of it. Get right in broad daylight, they know they got it coming. That one of us, if not all of us, got it if we out in public. Ain't gotta tuck it, no, I'm throwing if I gotta up it. Shot to my youngin', he gon' blow it like he got a trumpet. Let's get it. Ever slept with a snake? Looked in the eyes and stared death in the face. Faces of death, F on my waist. Ain't got no cases to catch, pay my respects.
I love the vinyl crackle in the background.
Came to collect, but can't escape when I'm afraid to accept. Nevertheless, nigga kept it in place and took it a stride. Got me thinking maybe I'm next to stare down the chamber and dangle with the angel of death. One in the head. Yeah, empty the drum of your dreads, playing roulette with Russian cash cause they shoot quicker. Same nigga throwing up trays in my school picture. VX to the Bay, had to sell Ye to caught some new kickers. Got 2 sisters, different mothers, one full-blooded, fully loaded chop. I leave a nigga whole hood flooded. Don't make me part the Red Sea, new ARXD. Black out on the Drake and Escalator, wanna test me. Let's see who really on that time, type in hindsight. Chirps clean as chlorine, my wrist look like a climb. Long-lived diamond, it's Mr. Tupac's jamming. Serving all these pops cause the work whiter than Nas landed. Gave my jeweler a honey bun and made my charm special. Weed so strong, shit hit like it wanna arm wrestle. Everything with the arms reach, that mean it's touchable. You see me with my hand, all I was serving up a clubs and blow. Nigga. Ever slept with a snake? Looked in the eyes and stared death in the face.
All right, we got track number 5, Cordon Bleu, featuring David Wesson. Let's get it. Oh, here we go.
What up, bro? Went from Ryan Hook, it's to Mercedes, I can't crash now. That lane you niggas on is hot, I ran out on my last route. Played 4 and 9 at 5 a.m., I felt like it was last night. Bro dropped a 50 in the Oldie with the drag pipe, the same one. Grew up in the hood, they used to laugh at me. Fast forward, how they start before me, then I passed niggas. She stayed down, she get it burnt, cause the bag different. Knew what I was about when she came across my last bitch. Nigga, look at us, this is what you call from rags to riches. Always on point, even if it's last minute. Nigga, how you expect for me to act? Never had shit. Heart chrome as fuck, 6,000 for a cashmere. Could've got a deuce, but got a dime for the attachment. It was mine, so every time I'm pressing 5 when he tap in. Drinking Texas with a Houston thing, she like my accent. Roll your own, I've been through some things, so I can't pass this.
Gave her a different taste palette, Fendi race jacket. Down in the rack drum on the Mac is big as Tay Savage. While all these niggas over whooping, we be rolling cool. This shit so real, stamp on the bricks, I got her name tagged. Griselda Blanco in my poncho, got my rave matters. Been going crazy with the blue new Louis straight jacket. Off of that Soldier Boy, tell him I had the A-Rap. Brody ran up 7 figures on the J-Pay tablet. Know we the mafia, but we not from the shoreline. All of these Rossi cottons got my pockets blue as cordon. Just left 300 racks in Saks Fifth with Norhan. Cause I been going dummy off the OJ, I'm an oxymoron. Might pull up brand new TRX, I feel like Zordon. He got a dinosaur hustle, the land before time. Might pull up new Bentley Azure or the Royce Dunn. He got a prehistoric coupe, that ain't the sport kind. Hook up the white and make it bubble like some fluoride. Slapping on Big Shine Block, 6 Mile and Northline. Switchy on the back of the Glock, except for short down. All of these turnarounds, a nigga damn near like a tour guide. We came from popping columns up, we used to joyride. Spent 20,000 on these bucks, don't call me for a ride. Let's get it.
Love this sample. Shout out to David Wesson. He did his thing on here. I haven't heard of him before, but I like that Boldy James, has sometimes on his project he'll put me on a new artists, you know what I'm saying? Like on the Lads project, I didn't know of Double D. You know what I'm saying? And I enjoyed Double D's feature. I just said this in the Clips review, and I say this in a lot of, different reviews. Having one sole producer for your whole project is just, it's just superior. You know what I'm saying? Or at least like a sole producer who's executive producing the whole thing. It's just the quality control is just way better. You know what I'm saying? Especially like for Nicholas Craven, he can control the quality of this whole project, the sequencing, you know, the mixing and mastering. I don't know if he mixed, you know, and mastered everything, but it's all in-house, you know what I'm saying? Everything just flows a lot better. Cordon Bleu is definitely one of my favorites on the album. All right, we got track number 6, The Whole Shebang.
Give me the whole shebang. Don't even need a scale. Name ringing bells like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. Give me the whole shebang. You never rode the train. 2 outstanding felony warrants plus a hole in Wayne. Was him before the fame. The street shit open game. Motherfuck the halftime show. Bring me the whole shebang. All of these ice balls of water down that broke the main. If they pull us over, just gon' hit me with the whole shebang. Yeah. Hey, bring me the whole shebang. Nigga, the whole thing, yo. What else?
Oh,
we need that whole shebang. Hey, 1008. Blocks, bring me the whole shebang. It's Mr. Boldy James. 10 zips a cut over 26 O's of flame. Shit look like Ocean Grain.
I knew you
all of
do
this
that.
shit a nigga overcame. Shout out to my OG Crane overcame. I stretched the money till a nigga wrist broke and sprain. Quick to curl you out. Got enough shooters to coach a gang. Sipping perp, counting cash while I'm on the plane. Whipping to work with the same hand I pour the drink. I need a pill to calm my stomach, help console the pain. Buy 100 grams of Superman, 2 bricks of Lois Lane. Just took your whole life savings and blew that on the chain. He sell weed, I sell blow, now we on pro the same. Same as I want for myself, same as I want for game. I'm still that same game man, but talking in code and slang. Block like a hidden blessing, robbery, no exchange. Caught that nigga Dex and then hit him with the whole shebang. Nigga, what else? Caught that nigga Dex and then hit him with the whole grit. Give me the whole shebang. Don't even need a scale. Name ringing bells like the Hunchback. An empty box of graham crackers. Can touch a 50 if I pull a Mr. Fantastic. Bust Diddy on my wrist, this bitch was handcrafted. On the craft and that rave bumping Faith Evans. This shaking back from last night, it was a late session. That ain't no trophy, you ain't spending at least a bricky on it. Prices they be quoting, I know I can beat the ticket on it. I been goaded, the Da Vinci Code, I been decoded. Knowing we don't tow no less than 30 with a switchy on. Give me the whole shebang. Don't even need a spang.
You know what the thing is about Craven beats, you know, the loops that he chooses, while it doesn't feel super complicated, it just breathes nostalgia. You know what I mean? Every single project that Nicholas Craven and Boldy James has come out with, you know, you remember when you first listened to it. And the best part about it is like, you can listen to it initially and be like, oh, this is fire. I like this. But then when you listen back in a month or in like 2 months, and you listen to that loop again, and the samples, and you know how Boldy is rapping, and the wordplay, and how it was all put together, it just reminds you of when you first heard it, and just gives you that like, oh man, this is fire. All right, we got track number 7, Genie in a Bottle.
I cherish every moment when it's with you, my love, cause time ain't on my side. I'm not no spring chicken, so take this as a token. I'm sending you with love, big creature like the blob. The blood I bleed different, never a dull moment. When it's with you, my love, hate when they kill a vibe, just long as she ain't tripping. Too wrapped up in emotion, this ain't no computer love. What if Genie in a bottle granted you 3 wishes? What if Genie in a bottle granted you 3 wishes? Let's get it. I'm thinking Louis Vuitton, she thinking sweet kisses. When she was picking Gucci slides, I'm thinking deep dishes. The door is suicidal, I'm taking a peek in it. Keep trying to crucify me for fucking weak bitches. At times I can't control it, but just for you, my love. They be dreaming kiss the bride, I be thinking keep wishing. How she gon' keep me, she can't even keep a clean kitchen. Keep her nails did, pretty feet, pretty pink kitten. Fat pussy print, I love how them capris fit. All these bands in my pants, then I got my jeans ripping. CC the Gmail, free all of the C prefixes. CC the kicks, C-frames, help me see different. Wish I had a plug on them things for the meat ticket. Playing Jan Yachty on my left, it came from remix. Shit I didn't particularly like, I never sneak this. Been horsing shit all of my life, I think I'm Seabiscuit. I cherish every moment when it's with you, my love. Cause time ain't on my side, I'm not no spring chicken. So take this as a token, I'm sending you with love. Big creature like the blob, the blood I bleed different. Never a dull moment when it's with you, my love. Hate when they kill a vibe, just long as she ain't tripping. Too wrapped up in the motion, this ain't no computer love. What if Genie in a bottle granted you 3 wishes? Let's get it.
Top tier track. Top tier. Everything about this whole project is just relaxing. Like I feel like I could just fade into the background and just chill and listen to this whole thing. Now that I think about it, Craven been working like crazy this year as well. He came out with like at least 10 projects with the guy Fahim, I think between this year and last year. Actually, I think the first time I ever heard Craven was with the guy Fahim on SoundCloud. I think they dropped Weeks Are Months. I think that's the name of the song. And I think that was produced by Craven. I could be wrong. But I want to say that's the first time I've heard of them both, way back in the day when I was first, going crazy on SoundCloud, finding artists. All right, we got track number 8. Nice Try, Wrong Guy.
They be the niggas. We talking the most stand up 100. Yeah. Real shit be the flakest niggas. Where we at? Yeah. Where does your loyalty lie? With those that I know their morals is high, and they value way more than money can buy. Nice try, wrong guy. I'm not the type to be ducking and hide. With my life in that man's hands while he just decide. What is this trust to a nigga? He know his love's you less likely to kill him. Probably fucking this main bitch, ain't even right him in prison. Type of life that I'm living. I cut the bricks with quinine when I hit them. Still selling for the highs off of Midland. Pour 5 of the Tristan. This beat giving me codeine vibes. 1,000 pills a day, remember when I sold bean pies. Niggas don't want no smoke with us. We puffin' whole 3 5s and 1 backy. Pull up in a couple hotties. 1 tracky, 2 strikers, 4 choppers, 3 switches, 5 ladders. When we grew up in Detroit, not even Black Lives Matter. In my streets, I'm like a Jedi. I'm a creature, you a rabbi. Preaching all these sermons, to whom it's concerning. Last time I stepped foot in church, it was a funeral service. 20 clip run out too quick, ain't mean to run out on purpose. One monkey don't stop the show, one clown don't shut on the circus.
Boldy's going crazy right now.
Big drugs for bigger thugs, we got bigger fish to fry. Streets keep greasing my palms, where a nigga touching. I think it's safe to say I'm clutching. Never folded under pressure, put that on my mama Hutchins and my Gaga Maxi. Can't let these niggas body snatch me. When I'm trapping on my block, it's like my block keep trying to trap me. Plug keep trying to tax me, but I'm tied in with the countertop. Turned up on 10,000 watt. Where does your loyalty lie? I like your block, I like the 4th of July. And then jump down on 94 to the shot. Won't ever short the supply. Don't nothing beat a failure more than a try. Legend of Zelda with the scorpion eye. When the corners was dry, they tried to send in a decoy with a spicy. Can't let these niggas body snatch me. When I'm trapping on my block, it's like my block keep trying to trap me. Plug keep trying to tax me, but I'm tied in with the countertop. Turned up on 10,000 watt.
Is that enough?
All right, we got track number 9, Meal Prepper. Oh, classic sample.
Craven.
Classic.
Let's get it. I got a feeling my right hand's telling. Came home and I hit his hand. They know that we split his man. Sent the blitz and got they man shredded. Who got him fitted for that cheap ass suit? Chopper ripping like 03 Papoose. Don't need no damn medic. DOA left him Frito-Lay, he gon' die either way. For straddling that fence, he gon' get drenched and all his friends wet. Shout out my jeweler for the craftsmanship. Like, yeah, you spazzed on this. Every stone was carefully hand set it. My friends jealous cause I'm tied in with friend sellers. Needle in the stacker, get your jacket and your pants threaded. Ain't see no paperwork, but I heard that my man's ready. Can't let this shit go to my head, I got a band fetish. All of these band-aids, it got the rubber band stretching. Put that tag on your head and let my little mans catch it. I've been pressing all these grams, I've been bench pressing, know the outcome and the verdict. Yeah, let's get it. We spank his hand with the ruler, teach him a real lesson. Still stressing, brain got no bond for a concealed weapon. Caught a new case on the run from all that pill pressing. Don't get no fuck without his gun, he say you feel naked. He still etching, sketching bodies, we be Lil Jeff and still reppin' 227 Mafia, the real legends. Still shaping up the work, know we be meal prepping, know the outcome and the verdict every time I feel a threat.
It makes me feel so good.
227.
It makes me feel so good.
Boldy Blockway. Where we at?
All right, we got the final track on the album, AT&T, featuring C. Dell and Nick Bruno. Let's get it.
Love is feeling, touching someone. Love is feeling, touching someone. Love is feeling, touching someone. Feeling something new, touching someone.
Bismillah, Mama Sarata Mustaqim. Habibi don't mean a thing, cause Aki knowin' what I mean. This real shit you never seen, so it's better for you to listen. Underappreciated for niggas that's over-mentioned, but you still see the jewelry. Ain't nothing you can do with me, I make my money anyway. I call that shit gratuity, surviving in these streets of life. This when I need advice. How the fuck you telling me I'm wrong before you read my rights? I don't vent to nobody, that's why I need the right. I'm married to the mob, I do my job until I see the rice. Who threw the bouquet? They tried but it was too late. On time like a due date, old money in a new safe. Put my trust in the niggas, something I never do. Same time put niggas in places to make my revenue. I started out with blind faith to get a better view. This hustle started to take me to places that I had never knew.
It ain't no love in these streets, streets gotta love a nigga. Sleep when I die, I'ma try to sneak in my double trigger. Real touchy feely, we not these other hitters. We get up close and personal, unlike these other killers. Can't touch what you can't feel, been out of touch with niggas who kept it real as I did, not even 1%. He wanted untouched, I upped the ticket. Now I got more power than AT&T, reach out and touch a nigga. It's Mr. Ice Cream Man, the biggest froze on. Soul stones cross the street from the old folks home. Roaming with the demons, I be wildin' with the cutthroaters. 4 phones ringing, 20,000 in the cup holder. Might pull up in a UFO, look like I've been abducted. Last of the real untouchables, my niggas really touchin'. 227 DRG, brand new ARP, fully smacking car with this, that's more than just a TRV. It's either feds or the Forbes over the city morgue. So dope my whole life, so I'm the one they stereotype. Was too caught up in the hustle back when you had to pay dues. Tag on my pocket, case sued, back of my jacket say rude. Wide body on brothers, I'm Yokohama Slim. How niggas burning all these bridges, don't know how to swim. 200 on the countertop next to the money counter. Cook up a quarter block of powder, look like cauliflower. It ain't no
That
love in the
break
streets,
is hard.
streets gotta love a nigga. I got more power than AT&T, reach out and touch a nigga.
How much you think I'ma let slide? How much you think I can take? Before a nigga get tired, before a nigga break. Damn, can a nigga shine? Just let me be great. A lot of niggas ain't got a spine. Watch who you embrace. Resorted to committing crimes to put food on my plate. I'm polished and refined, chop the head off a snake. Set a trap, catch a rat by the tail. Put my plans and goals on a scale. It's either go hard or take a L. Long as my count right, all is well. Had to dig in to find a gold mine. 40 caliber FN when it's showtime. Niggas that get up under you and be a op the whole time. This ain't something I heard, seen it with my own eyes. Coming in hot, nigga, it's go time. Spin the block, then them doors slide. Got the drop, caught him on the wrong side. Walk a nigga down and watch his soul rise.
Love is easy, so you lost him. But love is easy, so you lost him. But love is easy, so you lost him.
All right, so that was Boldy James and Nicholas Craven, the new album, Late to My Own Funeral. Listen, guys, put Fair Exchange No Robbery, Penalty of Leadership, and this album in the playlist. Listen to it in, album order. Thank me later. Ever since the first project, the quality has stayed consistent. It has stayed top tier. You know what I'm saying? These are like these guys, when they announce something, it's like an automatic, calendar circle. You know what I mean? You gotta make some time to listen to, Boldy James and Nicholas Craven. These past 2 years for hip hop has been amazing. You know what I'm saying? They kicked it off last year. They set the tone last year, and then this year, they're just continuing, the creativity, continuing the, top tier output. Boldy James stays in the studio. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like a gym at this point. He's just in the gym, you know, putting in work. Same with Nicholas Craven. You know what I mean? Like I said, he's been dropping a lot of projects with the God Fahim that I do want to tap into. I love all the sample flips on here. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 familiar samples on here that I could recognize. You know, I wouldn't even say it, because I'm not one to sample snitch. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if you want to figure it out, you got to go hunting, you got to go digging, you know. And then that's how, you know, producers in the past, they would, you know, go to the record stores, find samples, you know, or pick up records, and they'll play and be like, oh shoot, this is what Q-Tip used, or this is what Premier used, you know what I'm saying? But they would not snitch. They would just have the knowledge. Okay, that's what he did. Okay, boom, 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 boom. And one thing about Nicholas Craven is, you know, this dude will sample anything. And honestly, that's what most producers should do. You shouldn't really worry about what you're sampling. If you find it dope, sample it. And I think that comes with, you know, just, you know, not boxing yourself into, you know, listening to hip hop only. You got to kind of like venture out, listen to some, like, I don't know, some alternative shit, some jazz, blues, you know, maybe pop if you're into it. But yeah, that comes from just exploring and, you know, being kind of adventurous musically. That's what kind of pushes hip hop forward, you know, getting outside of the box and like taking from, you know, where you can pull from and making it, you know, hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, what a great day for hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Very strong hip hop day for sure. Absolutely cannot wait to run this back. Shout out to Nicholas Craven, shout out to Boldy James. Keep it going. Just do another one. Drop every single year.